Welcome back to the channel, hope everybody's doing well, and in today's video we're taking a look at this set of VDE screwdrivers here. These are manufactured by Inbus, a German company. I don't know too much about Inbus themselves. I believe they started out life back in 2012 as the Fabelhaft Werkzeug company, and then in 2016 they changed to Inbus Werkzeug. All their tools are made in Germany. Now, in comparison to the likes of Vera and VH, the German tool companies, Inbus have a relatively small selection of hand tools available. They include these screwdriver sets, both as VDE and standard screwdrivers, and then they have Allen keys, T-handle drivers, some ratchet spanners, and actual ratchets themselves, and some torque wrenches. They also manufacture various thread compounds and a series of fasteners as well. In the UK, I haven't seen their thread compounds or their fasteners for sale, but their hand tools come from RS Components. This VDE screwdriver set is part number 73868, and it retails for just over £25. Comes to you boxed here. I'll just open this up. Just straight off, when I got this, you can see the screwdrivers have kind of worked their way out of the packaging here. And if I take this number 2 Phillips, there is a gouge mark just through the surface of the handle there. I'm not sure how well you'll be able to see it. I believe it's been bouncing around during transit and it's caught the edge of its fellow screwdriver here and made a little mark along it. I don't believe it's an issue with the manufacturer. Everything else all along these screwdrivers looks to be absolutely fine in terms of their manufacture. It's just transit damage, I believe, which obviously makes a little bit of a issue. Perhaps the packaging could be improved, although this kind of packaging for screwdrivers is fairly standard. But cardboard box, there is nothing on this really to say that it is manufactured in Germany. You have the part number down there, the contact details for Inbus, and it's detailed up here as being VDE 1000 volt rated. I have checked that on the VDE website, and Inbus do hold the VDE certification for this, so that all seems to be good. You do see the contents of the kit up here. You have slotted 2.5, 3.5, 4 and 5.5, and then a Phillips 1 and 2. And this is all you get. You can only buy it in this 6-piece set, and you cannot buy them individually. If they get damaged, you would have to buy a complete set again if you just broke one of these screwdrivers, and there is no other option. You can't get a posi drive or a slotted posi drive or slotted Phillips unit. None of those appear to be available. It's just these 6 screwdrivers here. So this is our set of screwdrivers all out of the box. We'll take a close look at our number 2 Phillips. This is the usual screwdriver I like to look at. The handle here, we have our lanyard hole at the top. A section of this is smooth, hard plastic around the top here, where the screwdriver designation is, both on the side of the handle along with the manufacturer's logo and at the top of the handle as well. That's the same as they are on the slotted. You see you get the symbol. The symbol has a little electrical flash on there. Then you get the size of the blade. So if you store these in the Vito or the Velocity style tool bags with the pockets in them, you can see at the top which screwdrivers are which. You also have a smoother section here down at the bottom. It's got the VDE logo on there, and we've got the 1000 volt IEC designation at the top there. And then the centre section of the handle is the softer rubberized inlay. You do have texturized grip as here as well on 2 sides of that inlay, and then you get these little pimples here, raised areas that sit on the hard plastic and the soft plastic. I presume for spinning in your fingers, not that I find that overly noticeable, to be honest. Overall, in general, it is very comfortable in the hand, easy to grip, as our overhand grip as well if you've got a screw that's in tight. So they are quite nice to use in that respect. The blades themselves are all slimline, so you get the insulation here that's the same diameter as the tip of the screwdriver, unlike my original CK screwdrivers where you have the step there. So if you've got a deeply recessed screw, these will go in and get onto it. Sometimes this can obstruct it. It doesn't tend to be too much of a problem for me for the equipment I work on, but it can be useful at times. And in comparison to the actual CK screwdriver, we are quite about the same length, a little bit fractionally longer. Tip has the same level of exposure on there, but you do have a similar style of handle, I guess. This does have the hexagonal to try and stop it from rolling, which does work to an extent. Our Inbus don't have that, so these will roll quite freely. Whereas our CK does come to a stop, a bit like the Vera here as well. That does come to a stop as well, so if you happen to throw your screwdrivers around or lob them onto a bench, they can disappear with these Inbus ones. That's a Vera screwdriver. This is the interchangeable blade. Now, these are quite old now as well. I don't have a set of fixed blade Vera screwdrivers in insulated. But yeah, a little bit bigger handle, but overall similar sort of size to the Vera. And obviously you have the bit more unique shape from the Vera screwdrivers if you prefer that kind. Moving more onto slimline to match this. This is the vessel, which if you like the ball grip style, then these are available. You do just get a symbol on the tip of them. So again, similar sort of, it's getting a little bit longer. Our vessel is quite a bit shorter. Again, same level of tip exposed. And finally, our Boddingtons. This is what I carry in my general toolkit at the moment. I just like the extended reach that these have, but they aren't slimline insulation, as our Inbus are, but you can see quite a bit more length to the Boddington screwdriver there. And this is a fully texturized handle that you have around here, apart from these two grey inlays. So it's more of a softer feel. You are aware of the different surfaces on this Inbus screwdriver, but overall quite a nice screwdriver. They suit. So there you go, that's it for this video. That's the VDE screwdriver from Inbus Werkzeug from Germany, part number 73868, as I say, available from RS Components for around about £25, although you will have to pay postage and packing on top of that if you just buy these on their own. But that'll be it for this video. Thanks very much for watching. Hope you found it useful, and I'll see you again in the next one.